Ji is a silver medalist from IIT Kharagpur. He has been working with Mumbai students for more than a decade. He has been guiding the students for IIT JEE exam as well as Mass Olympiad exams. He has coached many students for JEE and who have been ranked in one digits and two digits. Okay, so he is passionate about the teaching, and many of his students are INMO awardees. So once again, give a big round of applause and definitely these two sessions are going to be very interesting to all of us. So over to you, sir. Yes, sir.
Thank you for
All the best, sir.
Yeah, sure. I hope all of you can hear me. Okay. So before I start off, I want to get an idea about what is your current. I think you have I have students of 8th, 9th, and 10th grades, all grades, right? What is the current background in mathematics? Are you aware of all the basic geometry topics? Yes. So you have, I assume. So if I look at triangles, so can I use this? Can I use this? It's a projector, right?
Yes, sir.
बोर्ड ही यूज करना है ना ठीक है ठीक है Okay. So before I start off, I just want to get an idea about your current level. So this is known to all of you. This is done in chart 7 or 8, right? Sides and angles of triangles. Correct? Then congruency of triangles. Similarity of triangles.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Pythagoras theorem.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Special points of a triangle. Centroid, circumcenter, incenter. Okay. Right? Midpoint theorem and intersect theorem.
Yes, sir.
So all these topics are known to all of you. Can I assume the knowledge of all these topics? How many of you know all these topics? So many of you don't know these topics. How many? All of you must be knowing sides and triangles of a triangle. Does anyone not know this topic? Huh? Anyone who doesn't know this topic? All of you know it? What about congruency of triangles? How many of you know congruency of triangles? So almost all of you know, I guess. Similarity of triangles, anyone who doesn't know similarity of triangles doesn't know. Which grades are you in? How don't you know? While others know. You have not been taught this topic? Okay. Pythagoras theorem is known to all of you? Yes. Anyone who doesn't know Pythagoras theorem? Yes, this is known to all of you. Asha. What about special points of a triangle? Centroid, circumcenter, orthocenter, incenter. Anyone who doesn't know these topics? Well, please be free. Raise your hands. ठीक है, okay. ठीक है. Okay, fine. So I'll start off with topics which you are conversant with, right? Because a lot of times, you know, in Olympiad geometry, I think many of you have done appeared for IOQM, right, this year. So many of times the challenge in IOQM is not knowing the concepts. It's about applying them in non-routine ways. Because you see, most of your problems which you encounter in school textbooks are fairly routine, right? फॉर्मूला अप्लाई करना बहुत ज़्यादा डिफिकल्ट नहीं होते क्वेश्चंस, करेक्ट? बहुत क्रिएटिवली सोचना नहीं पड़ता है, करेक्ट? So you have to learn to train yourself in non-routine ways. Okay. Let me start off with some questions on topics which you are aware of, right? To give you an idea about how to think. Okay. ठीक है? So I am just starting off by erase this. Suppose I give you this question here. I can write here, na? Yeah. Yes. Yeah. I'll just wash my hands. Is there a wash machine? Yeah. It's coming. Just give me a minute. Question is easy.
कौन सा एक्सेल वो वाला एक्सेल ये 70 है 70 है दिखा ऐसे डायग्राम दिखा
Anyone got this? Just raise your hands if you got it. Just raise your hands. If you got it. Good. Good. Anyone else got it? Did you appear for IOQM this time? What did you show? Okay. Is the question clear to all of you? Is the question clear to all of you? You are given A, B, B, C, C, D, D, E, F, F, G, G, H are all same. All these sides are equal in length. You are given this angle. You have to find this angle. Okay? Anyone else got it in the hands? So according to the question, this, 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 they are all same. Okay? We need y. We have to relate y and x. We have to relate y and x. Okay? How do I do that? Just keep on figuring out angles in terms of y, right? As much as you can. So what is this angle? Tell me your angle क्या होगा? Y होगा. What about this angle? Y होगा. 2y क्यों होगा? Shri angle property. ये angle क्या होगा? ये angle क्या होगा? You see, this is the external angle of this triangle ACD, right? This is the external angle of ACD. ये angle क्या होगा? This is 3y, right? 3y and y. This will be what? 4y. Same होगा, correct? What about this? This is the external angle of this triangle AFE, right? Correct? This will be. ये क्या होगा? Y plus 5y, 6y. Now this becomes what? 6y plus y, 7y. Is the solution clear to all of you? So you see this concept, this question was based on a very elementary concept. You only required external angle property, that's it. But you see this question is a little tougher than what you encounter in school, right? Because you have to do it multiple times, right? You have to be careful about choosing acute angles in each triangle multiple times, correct? So is this clear to all of you? Correct? You can write it down if you want. Just wait for a while. You can note it down properly. The way. Have you got it? Okay. Is this clear to all of you? Can I go further? Can I clear this? Do any of you know how to prove this? इस theorem को क्या बोलता है? Apollonius theorem. How many of you know this theorem? How many of you know the proof of this theorem? Proof of this theorem? Proof using Pythagoras theorem. You can try this. You can try this. Proving this. This is a famous theorem. This is called Apollonius theorem. Can you try proving it using Pythagoras theorem? एंगल एंटी नहीं है इसमें एंगल एंटी का जनरेट एंगल है तुमको अगर थ्योरम अप्लाई करने के लिए तुम्हें राइट एंगल बनाना पड़ेगा राइट एंगल कंस्ट्रक्ट करना पड़ेगा ओके I'll give you a hint if you can't proceed you'll try first see for applying Pythagoras theorem you have to construct a right angle triangle right think about it how many proved it already You see, what is the figure going to be like? AM is the median. Okay? Prove that AB square plus AD square is twice of AM square plus BM square. Okay. So now, to apply Pythagoras theorem, you need right angle triangle, right? So how will you make a right angle triangle? Just drop an altitude, okay? Right? Suppose 80 is an altitude, right? AD is an altitude, okay, through A. Now we wish to prove that AB square plus AC square is twice AM square plus BM square. You know the notation. This is called C, right? Small c. ना notation होता है. Opposite vertex C is called small c. Opposite vertex B is called small b, right? Correct? Okay. Now AM is the median. What is the median? Median क्या करता है? Divide the base into two equal parts, right? So what is this then? Small a by 2. Now, suppose I take this as x. What should this be? A by 2 minus x, right? Correct? Are all of you with me? Clear? Now, in triangle ABD, C square is equal to A by 2 minus x whole square plus 80 square, correct? Yes? This square is this square plus this square, no? Correct? And similarly in triangle A, in triangle ACD, क्या होगा? B square is what? B square is equal to this whole square plus this square, right? Correct? So what is this length?
X plus A by 2.
A by 2 plus x, right? A by 2 plus x whole square plus AD square. Yes? Are all of you clear till this equation? Without it? Now if you add them, what do I get? B square plus C square. See, we need B square plus C square, right? In the LHS, we need B square plus C square. That is why I am writing in terms of B square and C square, correct? Because in the LHS, we need the sum of these two only. This is equal to what? Add करो क्या मिलेगा? A plus B whole square plus A minus B whole square is what?
2A
A plus B whole square plus A minus B whole square is what?
2 into X square plus B square.
2 into A plus B square. That is how much? 2 into A by 2 whole square plus X square, correct?
Yes, sir.
Correct? Plus twice AD square, correct?
Yes.
ये होगा?
Yes, sir.
अब क्या करो? 2 कॉमन लो. 2 times A by 2 whole square plus X square plus AD square. Correct? Now X square plus AD square is AM square.
Yes, sir.
Yes? A by 2 is nothing but BM. BM A by 2 ही तो है. Correct? So this becomes nothing but twice of. Can all of you see at the back? Is it visible to all of you? Is equal to twice of a by 2 is what? Bm a by 2 है? Yes. This is bm square and x square plus 80 square is how much?
Yes.
Bm square. So we are. Is this clear to all of you? Any doubts, anyone? Correct? You want to write this? Should I wait? Understand and write? If any of you have any questions here, please feel free to ask me. Okay? You can write. This is actually a famous theorem which is called Apollonius theorem. What is the importance of this theorem? You see, here you get the length of the median. A is the median, right? You get the length of the median in terms of the sides, correct? AB, AC, and BM. They are all nothing but sides only. Na BM is half side, right? So basically, the importance of this theorem is that you get the length of the median in terms of the sides. Okay. Last step, में what is the doubt? Tell me. A by 2 is nothing but BM. BC is A. BM is A by 2. And x square plus AD square is nothing but AM square. Correct? Is this clear to all of you? Can I write it down? Then wait. Have you been taught circles also?
Yes.
All of you? How many of you know circles? How many of you don't know circles? All of you know circles. Have you been taught sine and cosine rule also?
No, sir.
No. Should I erase? If you have. What is the greatest possible perimeter of a right angle triangle with integer side lengths if one of the sides has length 12?
84.
Hmm?
84.
Yeah, I got recently. Okay. Others? How many got the answer? Others? Okay, okay. It is a fairly simple problem. See, if you want to maximize the perimeter, right? You want to take 12 as one of the sides, not the hyperbolas, right? Correct? So suppose this is 12, doesn't matter which one you take 12. Suppose this is A, this is B, right? Correct? Now, by Pythagoras theorem, A square is equal to right? Correct? Now what is the perimeter? Perimeter is how much?
A plus B plus 12.
So we need to maximize A plus B.
Yes, sir.
To maximize the perimeter, we need to maximize A plus B. Correct? Correct? Now it is given that A and B are integers, right? So A plus B and A minus B are also integers, correct? So you have to split 144 into two integer factors, correct? So what can the factors be to make it maximum? Can we choose 144 and 1? Why not? The maximum possible value of A plus B can be 144. But this will not work. Why will not work? Why will it not work?
Integers.
See, if you change, if A plus B is 144 and A minus B is 1, that means 2A is 145, which is not allowed because A is not an integer, correct? Yes?
Yes, sir.
So the second best alternative is A plus B is 72, A minus B is 2. In this case, what do we get?
A is equal to 37.
A is 37, B is 35. So in this case, perimeter is maximized at A plus B is 72, na? 72 plus 12, which is 80. Correct? Is this clear to all of you? How many of you got this answer correctly? Okay, quite a few. Good. Tell me what is the doubt? Okay, see, till here it is clear to you, right? So you see A and B are integers, right? That means A plus B and A minus B are both integers. We have to maximize A plus B to maximize the perimeter. We have to maximize A plus B to maximize the perimeter, correct? Now, you see, the maximum possible value of A plus B can be 144 initially because the product is 144. Now, if you split it up, The maximum value which you can allocate to a plus b is 144, correct? Correct? But for that value of a plus b and a minus b, a is not coming out to be an integer, correct? If you take a plus b as 144, a minus b has to be 1, now. If you add, you are getting 2, it is 145. If you add, you are getting 2a is 145. That means a is coming out to be a fractional value, which is not allowed. Correct? So this case is rejected. So the next best possible thing is to take a plus b as 72 and a minus b as 2. Right? What is your doubt? Tell me. What are the highest factors of 144? The highest factor is 144. Right? The highest factor of 144. Second highest is 72. 144 is not working out because for that value it is not integers. So we will the next best factor is 72. For 72 we are getting a and b as integers. So it is a valid solution. Correct? Is this clear to all of you? Can I clear this? Okay. I think some of you don't know similarity, right? Little bit. So I'll just briefly recap similarity because most of you know similarity, right? Similarity of triangles. How many of you are not aware of similarity? We both 3, 4, 5, 6, right? 5, 6. So what are the possible ways two triangles are similar? Any of you know similarity? What does it mean for two figures to be similar? What does it mean for two figures to be similar? Any of you? Tell me. So all angles must be same and the sides must be correspondingly proportional, right? In a sense, you can magnify a particular figure to make it congruent to another figure, right? So for example, all equilateral triangles are similar, each other, correct? Okay. So one of the ways in which triangles are similar is triple A or double A, because if two angles are equal, the third has to be equal, correct? What other ways are there in which triangles are similar? Triple S. What does triple S mean exactly?
The ratio of the corresponding sides are all equal.
What does triple S mean?
AB by D equal to BC by AF equal to AC by D.
AB by
AB by
AB by D is equal to
D. BC by
DC by is equal to
AC by D.
AC by TF. So in this case, the triangles are also similar. Similar as in all angles will be equal, all sides are proportional. This is called triple S similarity, right? What other similarity do you know of? What is SAS? Tell me.
When two corresponding sides are in ratio and one included angle is equal to the corresponding.
So, for example, if you have if this angle is similar to is equal to this angle, right? One angle is same and you have xy by PQ is equal to xz by PR. In this case, you are said to have SAS similarity. Any other similarities there? These are the three similarities. Three ways and triangles can be similar, right? Okay? You have triple A, you have triple S, you have SAS. Okay? Correct? So, to test similarity of two triangles, one of these rules should hold, right? Either all angles must be same, or all sides must be proportional, or two sides are proportional and one angle is equal, right? Included angle. Correct? What are the properties of similar triangles? Do they have any properties?
Yes.
The ratio
एरिया का रेशियो क्या होता है बोलो सिमिलर ट्रायंगल्स का
Side.
साइड्स का स्क्वायर होता है ठीक है सो एरिया ऑफ ABC by area of suppose DEF okay if I give you two triangles ABC and DEF which are similar their areas are proportional to the square of the sides this is nothing but AB by D whole square which is equal to AC by DF is equal to BC by ठीक है very basic दिखा about similarity just because some of you don't know it right yeah should I wait ठीक है I think many of you must have practiced similarity in school also right
yes, sir.
most of you
Yes.
can I clear this okay let me you are given a parallelogram the diagonal SQ on parallelogram, right? And you have a line XZ which is parallel to both SQ and QR. Okay. Now you are given that PZ by ZQ is equal to 2 by 3. Find XY by SQ. PZ by ZQ is equal to 2 by 3. Find XY by SQ. Try to get the correct answer in one attempt. In an exam, we have only one attempt. You can't re-attempt the question because you'll mark the answer and move further, right? So try to get the answer in one attempt. Try to do it properly. SR, SR, Q, SY, Z.
N by 40.
Correct. One thing is not like this, but your answer is clear. This is a doable question. It's not very tough. I mean, it doesn't require any very special kind of thing. Just apply. The, how many got handle? Just should I wait? Should I solve it? Hmm? देखो Immediately you can see a lot of similar triangles. This triangle and this triangle are similar, right? Why? ये angle equal होगा alternate angles. ये angle equal है vertically opposite angles, right? Right? Even this and this angle are equal alternate angles, right? So we can say that triangle X Y Z is similar to triangle what? Q Y R ना? Y triple A or double A, right? Correct? This means that X Y by Y cube is what? Is equal to X Z by R cube. X Z by R cube होगा? Yes. X Y by Y cube. X Y opposite this. Y cube opposite the same angle, corresponding angle, right? X Y by Y cube is equal to X Z by R cube opposite these angles. Correct? This is equal to what? X Z by R cube. Now tell me, R cube and SP are same, right? Can be written as X Z by SP also. Correct? लिख सकते हैं ना? Now, do you know X Z by SP or can you find it out? How? Triangle XQZ is similar to triangle SQP, right? Yes or no?
Yes.
In this case, you can say that XZ by SP is equal to XZ इसके opposite है, SP भी इसके opposite है, right? Is equal to what? Is equal to ZQ by PQ. Yes or no? ZQ is opposite this angle and PQ is opposite this angle. They are both corresponding angles, right? Correct? So from here, what is ZQ by PQ? ZQ by PQ is 3 by 5 ना? PZ by ZQ is 2 by 3. तो अगर ये, if this is 2A, this is 3A, right? So PQ is 5A. It will be 3A by 5A. Is 3 by 5 correct? Is this clear? Any doubts? So this is nothing but 3 by 5. Yes? Now, okay. You need XY by X. Okay, what I will do is, since XY by RQ is 3 by 5, I will take this as, suppose 3B. XY by YQ. What does this be? 5B, right? Yes? Correct? Now, tell me XQ by SQ क्या होगा? XQ by SQ is equal to ZQ by PQ ना? Similar triangles है ना, right? This triangle is similar to this triangle, right? So XQ by SQ is equal to ZQ by PQ, correct? Which is what? 3 by 5. So what is XQ? SQ is 5 by 3 times XQ, which is 5 by 3 times XQ is how much? 8B. Correct? Yes?
Yes.
So now XY by SQ. XY is how much? XY is 3B. And SQ is 40 by 3B, right? 40 by 3. Which is this clear to all of you? Any doubts, anyone? You can write. If you want. If anyone has a doubt anywhere in the working, please let me know. Any doubt there? Should I wait? Did all of you follow? Let the back clear. Any doubts? Can I go further, all of you? Hmm? Clearer? You see, you have a random given point P, right? Through a random point P, you are drawing three lines parallel to each side of a triangle, right? Through any random point P inside a triangle. Triangle के inside any random point P, you are drawing three lines parallel to each side of the triangle, correct? You are getting three triangles formed consequently, correct? Yes. The areas of the triangles are mentioned S1, S2 and S3. Correct? Now what I want to find is find area of triangle ABC in terms of S1, S2 and S3. Find area of triangle ABC in terms of S1, S2 and S3. Through a given point P, you are drawing three lines parallel to each side. They are giving you three different triangles which have areas S1, S2 and S3 respectively. Now you are supposed to find the area of the big triangle ABC in terms of S1, S2 and S3. Pardon? It is a very elegant solution. It does not take too much time if you think correctly. In terms of the length of the solution, it's not very long.
Minus 1. Minus 1. Minus
9 S1. How can it be just dependent on S1?
1. Like all their equals.
They are not equal. How are they equal? They are not equal. This is a random point. It's not centroid to something. A random point. Any random point.
Here. We equals.
Don't recall. Same. No, not required now. Answer gave me the other topic also. The 25 things. Should I help you? करूं? देखो यहाँ कौन सी प्रॉपर्टी लगेगी? While we reviewed similarity, I told you similar triangles have areas proportional to square of sides, right? Listen, these three triangles are all similar to the original triangle and similar to each other, right? क्यों? देखो ये एंगल इक्वल है, करेक्ट? ये एंगल और ये एंगल इक्वल होगा, ये एंगल और ये एंगल इक्वल होगा, राइट? Corresponding, correct? Corresponding. ये और ये एंगल इक्वल होगा, corresponding angles. So this angle is equal to this angle corresponding, correct? Yes. Again, ये और ये भी equal है, corresponding angles, right? ये दो lines parallel है. You understand? These three distances are also equal. Again, corresponding angles, correct? So all these three angles are similar to each other and similar to the original triangle. Clear? Now, let the area of ABC be S. Then Now we will also take one thing. Suppose this length is x. Suppose this length is y. Suppose this length is z. Right? What is the length of this? X. Parallelogram है ना ये? These two are parallel, these two are parallel, right? Parallelogram है. इसका length क्या होगा? Z. Right? Now tell me one thing. S1 by S will be what? S1 S1 is this area. S is the entire area, right? If you look at this angle, ये angle और ये angle same होगा ना? Right? इसमें इसके opposite x है, correct? इसके opposite x है ना? और इसके opposite क्या है? x plus y plus z है, yes or no?
Yes, sir.
तो ये x plus y plus z whole square होगा? Is this equation clear to all of you? The ratio of these two similar triangles is proportional to the square of their corresponding sides. Corresponding side क्या हुआ? ये दो एंगल सेम है. इस triangle और इस बड़े triangle में these two angles are same. The side opposite to this is x. The side opposite to this is x plus y plus z, right? Correct?
Yes, sir.
Okay? तो ये हो जाएगा. Correct? Clear? So now from here we have root s1 by s is x by x plus y plus z. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Clear? Similarly, root s2 by s क्या होगा बोलो?
y plus x plus y plus z.
Y by x plus y plus z and root of s3 by s क्या होगा? ऐसा होगा? Correct? Now root s1 by s plus root s2 by s plus root s3 by s इक्वल हो जाएगा? तीनों का सम 1 है कि नहीं? है? Correct? That means root s is equal to root s1 plus root s2 plus root s3, correct? So basically you have s is equal to root s1 Is this clear to you? Root s1 plus root s2 plus root s3 the whole square. This was a question purely on similarity. But this is difficult than what we generally do, right? So a lot of your Olympiad training requires you to think in non-routine ways, in more depth than you are used to. Correct? Same topic which you have done, nothing new, but it requires more application, more thinking, more insight. Okay?
Can you substitute that x by y by s1 by s2?
What x by y by?
So here x. Sorry.
Clear है? Any doubts? Can I erase this? Can I erase this? This is clear to all of you? Okay, next. Find the distance between the midpoints of AD and BC. Find the distance between the midpoints of AD and BC. ABC is given to be an acute angle triangle. ABC is an acute angle triangle. ABC is an acute angle triangle. Okay. Find the distance between the midpoint of AD and BC. AB or AB and AD and BC. AD and BC. Is the question clear to all of you? ABC triangle है, acute angle, CD is the altitude. You have to find the distance between the midpoints of AD and BC. This question appeared in RMO in early 1990s. This question will be done in 2 or 3 lines at max. It's a very short question. If you think correctly, 2 3 lines for the question will be done. The question is not long. It has a very elegant solution. Just think in the correct direction. Suppose E is the midpoint of BC, F is the midpoint of AD, right? We EF निकालना है ना? EF निकालना है, correct? Now think, what can you do? How can you find EF? What can be a good strategy to find EF? Tell me. हिंट दूं क्या? हिंट दूंगा तो हो जाएगा मोस्टली. दो हिंट. Should I give a hint? हाँ करो ना, सही करना ही पड़ेगा. अब ट्राई करो. हिंट दिया मैंने. Draw. And writing is not my strength. If you don't understand, you ask me. Okay. My handwriting is not very good. Drop EG perpendicular to AB. Now you think. I gave you a hint. Certain times in Olympiad questions you have to do a construction. Okay. How many got the answer? Your answer is wrong. No, you got the correct answer. You got it. Coordinate of geometry. Geometry, right? What do you think geometry is also? Suitable solution of geometry is called by coordinate. You see, what is this length? Suppose ये x है, इसकी वैल्यू क्या होगी? x होगी, करेक्ट? मिडपॉइंट है ना ये d. D is the midpoint of A. Sorry, F is the midpoint of AD, right? ये x ये भी x होगा, करेक्ट? Now you see, if you drop, ये लाइन पैरेलल है, ये दोनों इक्वल है, राइट? Do you know midpoint theorem? Do you know midpoint theorem converse? ये दोनों इक्वल होंगे? This is a line parallel to the base, right? And this is the midpoint. D is the midpoint. A line drawn through the midpoint of a side parallel to the base bisects the other side. Correct? You know it? All of you know this?
Yes.
So, in this case, इसकी लेंथ क्या होगी? ये दोनों सेम होंगे ना? Yes. Now CD is 6. What is EG? I होगा ना EG? Sorry. EG3 हो जाएगा, राइट? करेक्ट? यस, EG3 हो गया. नाउ we need EF, right? Now see, AB is what? AB is equal to 8. AB is nothing but 2x plus 2y, na? That means GF is 4, right? X plus y 4 हो गया ना? So this side is 4, this is 3. Pythagoras theorem. Correct. 5. So EF is clear? Any doubts? Write it down if you want to write it. So this was not a very long question, but this idea was important. If you don't get this idea, you might struggle. Correct? So in Olympiad questions, many times you'll have to make a construction, a suitable construction. Okay, at times. Clear?
Sir, how
It will come through practice only. For example, here तुम्हें EF निकालना है, तुम्हें CT दिया, right? The only way you can use CT is to draw a parallel line and use midpoint theorem, right? So it's a lot of logical thinking and it will come through practice. What consider to take where? Okay. Should I wait? Should I wait, all of you? Can I go further? Do all of you know that the area of a triangle is proportional to the base if the height is same? Proportional to the height if the base is same, right? This is known to you, no? Correct? All of you know this? So, okay, you are given a triangle and you are given two lines through a point P. To an internal point P, two lines are drawn. Okay, and the areas of the triangles are given. Area of BPF is 4, area of CPE is 13, area of BPC is 8. The figure is not drawn to scale. This seems smaller than this, but figure is not drawn to scale, but you get the point, right? Up with this information, you have to find A and B का area. इस पूरे जो quadrilateral area निकालना. By the way, are all of you aware of basics of quadratic equations?
Yes, sir.
Anyone who doesn't know quadratic equations? All of you know quadratic equations? All of you know basics? ठीक है, good. Good. I hope all of you are understanding all the solutions properly. Should I give easier questions? Are these questions of 11 is good for you? Hmm? Try this problem. Have you had a session in geometry till now? कितने sessions हुए geometry में? क्या हुआ उसमें? और क्लास चल रहा बंदा उसका. ठीक है. Okay. Now, how do you attempt this? How do you start attempting this?
Taking triangle GFC and
BFC and
BEC.
B उससे क्या मिलेगा?
Join F.
Join?
F.
You have to join what? FE. उससे नहीं मिलेगा. Join AP. FE से भी शायद मिल जाए. I'm not sure.
Area of F to E आ जाएगा.
कैसे मिलेगा?
FE से F को join करते हैं.
कैसे मिलेगा? ये बताओ.
Sir, 13 into 4 is equal to 8 times area of FE.
Why?
Sir, because area of PC by area of triangle FPE is equal
हाँ
to
शायद आ
PC
जाएगा.
by
पर उसके बाद क्या करोगे? AFE कैसे निकालोगे? ठीक है, ट्राई करो. अभी आ जाएगा. ये जो डिफरेंस प्रेजेंट मेटल डिफरेंस. I'll give you a hint, okay? You join AP. AP join करो. take this as x, this as y. So if you find x and y, you can add them, get the area, right? Okay. If you add x and y, if you get x and y, adding them will give you the required area, no? Now, can you get x and y using the properties which you know? So, I think you are not. हाँ बोलो. आंसर बोलो. आंसर आ गया? Correct. Good. How many people want to know? What's the answer? See, AFP by APC. AFP by APC. Vertex same है? Altitude same होगा, right? These two triangles have the same vertex A. That means their height is same, right? If you take the height from the vertex A, height same होगा ना? So their areas are proportional to the base. Yes or no? Is this equation clear to you? Area of these two triangles is proportional to their base because the height is same. Why is the height same? Vertex same है, right? यहाँ से अगर तुम altitude बनाओगे, this is the altitude from AFP also and for APC also, right? Correct? Yes. Also, FP by PC is also equal to area of PFP by BPC. PFP by BPC का area भी same होगा ना ratio, because vertex B is common. 4 by 8 will be FP by BC, right? Correct? In these two triangles, the height is same. Height same है ना? Correct? So what is the ratio now? ऐसा होगा? इसका मतलब यहाँ से मुझे क्या मिला? AFP is x, APC is how much? APC is y plus 13. ऐसा इक्वेशन मिल रहा है? Is this clear to you? Write it down. We need one more equation because there are two variables. Can we get another equation along similar lines? ऐसे बोलो. ATB by ABE. This is equal to what? BP by P, right? This area by this area is equal to this by this, no? Because again vertex A is common, right? Correct? And BP by P is nothing but area of BPC by PP equal to what? 8 by 13 होगा ना? BPC by CPE is nothing but 8 by 13, correct? Cool. तो यहाँ से मुझे क्या मिल रहा है? What is APB? x plus 4, right? AB is what, y, na? This is your second equation. So you have now two equations in two variables, right? Correct? So from here, x and y क्या आता है anyone? What? 91 किसका x का जो आती है? Is this clear to all of you? Hmm? Can write it. Should I go further, all of you? Hmm? Okay. Fine. So in questions involving area, right? You have to make questions like this. Okay, tell me. Which one? This one. So APB का area is x plus 4 ना? And the area of AP is y. X plus 4 by y is equal to PP by P. Now PP by P is nothing but area of this by area of this, right? Because again the vertex is common. Since the vertex is common, it is proportional to the basis. So again, BBC by CP is 8 by 30. This is equal. X plus 4y is 8 by 30. Correct? Can I clear all this?
Live analysis method for previous questions. She was
Try this. D is a point on BC such that AT is the internal bisector of angle A. Suppose angle B is twice angle C and CD equals AB. Find angle A. क्या हुआ है हमारा किसने बोला क्या हुआ है हमारा ना पहले जल्दी आंसर नहीं आएगा angle B equals twice angle C दिया है angle B is twice angle C you have to find angle A CD equals AB and writing is bad tell me yes CD है CD and AB are equal
70.
Sir,
कैसा है एक सेकंड क्या बोला कैसा किया पहले नहीं क्वेश्चन लग रहा है ठीक है ट्राई द क्वेश्चन इन द वर्कशीट AD is the yes it's shown how this problem can be done by two methods one using plane geometry one using trigonometry sine cosine rule since you do not know sine rule I will do using plane geometry but as I told you in Olympiad problems you'll have to think a little deeper you may have to do a construction sometimes so in this case how do you use the fact angle B is twice angle C geometrically
the bisector.
bisector draw करो इसका right draw the bisector of it ठीक है right अब क्या करेंगे बोलो Pardon? Joint D, correct? Now think. देखो PEC is an isosceles triangle, right? PEC is an isosceles triangle, correct? So PE and EC are same, right? है ना? What else is same?
AB.
Hmm?
AB is equal to CD.
AB equal to CD given है. AB and CD. So AB same है ना?
Yes, sir.
Now do we get any congruent triangles?
Yes, sir.
देखो triangle ABE is congruent triangle. What?
DC.
D DCE, right? Correct. How? देखो in these two triangles, this angle and this angle is same. This side and this side is same. This side and this side are same, right? So by SAS congruency, these two triangles are congruent, correct? These two triangles are congruent by SAS congruency, correct? Yes. Now आगे क्या होगा?
Sir, angle EDC is equal to 2y.
इसका मतलब क्या हुआ? Let us assume the angles. ये x है, मान लो ये भी x है, y y y, right? Correct? इसके ऑपोजिट ये है. This is also 2x ना? This should be 2x only, right? Why 2x? Opposite to this 2x, right? CP CTC, na? Correct? What about what else do you get? This also means that DE, opposite angle YD is there. Opposite angle Y in this triangle, D is the side, right? In this triangle, opposite angle Y the side is AE, right? Yes. In this triangle, the side opposite to Y is DE. In this triangle, the side opposite to Y is AE. Will they be same? By CPCTC. So D is equal to AE by CPCTC. Correct? Yes or no? Bolo.
CPCTC.
Congruent parts of congruent triangles are equal. Are congruent.
We know it as CPCT.
अरे ठीक है, it's a minor change. Conceptually it is the same, na? Right? So now, what have you got? We have got this and this are same, right? Correct? ये दोनों same है. So what will this angle be? Tell me. ये angle क्या है? X होगा ना? ये triangle isosceles हो गया? Yes. ये triangle isosceles हो गया, right? अब ये x हो गया. Now you see, this is the exterior angle, right? Angle ABC is equal to angle DAB plus angle ABC ABD. Exterior angle property ये होगा ना? Angle ABC is the sum of angle DAB and ABD, right? So ADC की वैल्यू क्या होगी? 3x है. DAB क्या है? x है. ABD क्या है? 2y है. So here we get 2x is equal to 2y and x equal to y, right? So now, what is the sum of angles of a triangle? 2x plus 3y is 180, na? 2x plus 3y is 180 degree. X and y are same. So again you see this is a problem which has been solved by basic principles. I am only using congruency of triangles, nothing else. Nothing else. But this involves a lot more thinking, right? Because इसमें construction करना पड़ता है. Why am I constructing this? The crux of this solution is to construct this. Why am I doing it? Because that helps me create isosceles triangles and congruent triangles, right? Since this angle is double that of this, right? When we make an angle bisector, we are making isosceles triangles and we are also able to get a pair of congruent triangles, right? Correct? So once you do that, after that, you'll be able to find a relation between x and y, and once you get that, you get the solution. Is this clear to you? Angle BAD is equal to
X and X.
BAD and B.
BAD and DS.
दिया हुआ है, आपका करेक्ट दिया ना ये दोनों इक्वल थे ना, ये तो दिया हुआ था आपको. ऐसे मैंने मार्क किया था ना यहाँ फिगर में. That meant it's an angle bisector. Yes. We can take a break now. I hope all of you are clear with everything we have covered.